Hello everyone, this is Soaring Hawk here with another video in the BlazeCraft Server. This is episode 2. Now, last you saw me, I was at my friend Woloshin's base over in the Pirate District. Since then, I've played a little bit, and he and I together, we found a nice location for my base, and I've kind of been gathering a few resources just to, kind of help us get set up a little bit. I did die a few times, but regardless, let me show you what I've done. So this here is the main setup for my base. I have a nice little pond here in this nice little alcove here. A lot of kelp growing there, which we're going to definitely make use of. Got a nice small shack here that I built. It's very minuscule and very ugly, but it'll get the job done for right now. Over there, I have my nice super smelter. A little bit small at the moment, but it will get the job done for now. I do not know what's going on with my frame rate at the moment. But you know, it's pretty straightforward. This design is by Mumbo Jumbo, which I will put a link to his video up in the top right corner if anyone's interested in seeing that. And otherwise, I got some sugarcane growing. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. We also have 2 diamonds, which I did not get from mining. Actually, I found those in a nice little sunken treasure or buried treasure that I got from a sunken ship, which I also got a Heart of the Sea from, luckily, uh, which I almost died getting. And the first one I actually did die getting, so that was a fun little adventure, 6,000 blocks away. But otherwise, we have a nice village over here, which has some villagers in it. The last time I checked, so hopefully they are still here. Yep, there they are. Someone put them in like a little water prison, so yeah, we'll make use of those guys in a little bit. So for today, I have a couple things that I want to kind of do. Mainly, I want to make a couple different farms so we can get some supplies and open up a shop because we are severely low on diamonds and we need stuff. Now, while I was 6,000 blocks away, I was looking for a coral reef. Sadly, didn't find one. It's a real shame. Luckily, someone was kind enough to give us some supplies, some coral blocks, and some pickles. So we're going to make a pickle farm. We're also going to make a kelp farm because we can. And because kelp is now such a great source for furnaces and stuff like that, it'll be a great resource to have. Plus, I'm sure people will be willing to buy it. Same with pickles, hopefully. So those are going to be like 2 of the main things that I'm going to be selling. So with that, I'm gonna start getting to work on a design for the pickle farm. Okay, so I'm gonna try out one farm design to just for proof of concept to see if this actually works. I don't know if this will work because I'm not actually on coral at the moment, but I think the idea is still sound. Now, I have to just double check one thing about coral just to make sure that I don't screw this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so from what my understanding is that pickles only grow in coral blocks. And I know one farm design has it so that pickles can spawn in flowing water, and then break as soon as they spawn in, basically. Now I know in Bedrock Edition this is not a thing anymore, so there's a different design that I may have to use. But for now, let's just see if this works. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's fine. Totally fine with that. Now, if I break this, I get dead coral. That's what I thought. I need silk touch. Okay, well, good thing I have a little bit of spare coral. Alright, so after a little bit of testing, first thing we gotta do is clear out a little bit of space to build the farm. Okay, so when trying to gather the supplies to build the pickle farm, I don't have enough stuff. So I need both redstone and I need a bow, or some string at least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go mine for a little bit, and when I come back, hopefully I'll have all the stuff that I need to build this thing. Alright, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright guys, we're back from the mining session, and from the looks of it, we did pretty good. We got 4 diamonds, so now we have 6 in total. We got quite a bit of redstone, which we needed. Got quite a bit of iron, some lapis, tiny bit of gold. Actually, more than just a tiny bit. We got 52. It's pretty good. We also got some beetroot and pumpkin seeds, which are great. We got some string. Now I made a bow for myself, so now I have that. And then a projectile protection 4 book, which is pretty nice. So yeah, so now that we have all those supplies, now we can actually get started on the pickle farm, which I am very excited to start. Okay, so we're going to start off by making a 7x7 plot to kind of just place this into. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now that we have our hole, let's make a nice platform. I'm going to use some andesite because andesite actually looks decent using this texture pack. These are the new beta textures for Minecraft, and so far I like them a lot. They made a lot of the ugly blocks like andesite and granite, even to some degree. It's granite still looks kind of bad, but diorite looks half decent. Andesite though, very nice. And it kind of goes with the pickles. Let's just break up some grass here, just because. Alright, now we're going to go here, and we're going to just place our chests. And then we're going to place some hoppers going into them. Alright, so next we're going to be placing some glass down. Okay, there's the first layer of glass. And there goes the pickaxe. Alright, let me just go real quick and make a new one. Okay, so now we're going to be doing this. And then we're going to need to do that. And then we're going to need to place some water down in the middle. And then we're going to have to place a little bit more down. Luckily, there's a little pond right here. If I could get up, that'd be great. You just have to make this entire thing not moving. Just do that, and one more. Okay, and we can break this guy. That's fine. Now I need the rails and the mine carts. Okay. That did not work. Is this already broken? I did not anticipate this. I'm going to look into this a little bit. Give me a minute. Alright, so I'm back after looking into this predicament, and honestly, I have no idea why this just doesn't work. I guess it broke now for some reason, which is a real shame. But for now, what I think I'm going to do is, instead of going for the crazy farm, I'm just going to make a small one in this little lake here, this little pond. I have enough coral to make a good-sized farm for the moment, and it just won't be automatic. And we can work out how to make this actually work automatically later. But for now, let's just get this done so that this way I can make a nice shop and start, hopefully, making a profit. And we're just going to plant a pickle right there, and we're going to just get some bone meal that I have, and then there's some pickles. Cool. Nice and easy. Alright, let me put away some of this redstone because we do not need this at the moment. sadly. So our mining expedition was for naught, but I got some diamonds, so I'm pretty happy about it. You know, I feel like I can make a pickle farm. I have an idea of a way that I can do it using pistons to kind of shift the platform essentially. I saw a video of someone doing that and it could work, I think. I don't see why not. I have to look into it a little bit more. But yeah, this is good for right now. We're getting a lot of pickles. We already have over a stack. Perfect. Alright, that's a pretty decent amount of pickles for right now. A little over 4 stacks. I'd make more. Oh, I do have a little bit more bone meal actually. Let me make a little bit more. Alright, so now that we have pickles, let's get some of this kelp that's underwater. Now, I don't have anything to help me breathe on the water, but it's not too deep, so I should be okay. Hopefully. Alright, so now we have our pickles, we got our kelp. I think that's pretty good for now. That'll definitely work. Alright, so now we have to just make a shop. So, what are we making the shop out of? We don't exactly have a lot of materials to make a shop. We don't have a lot of glass. Now, there is a mining desert, but I'm trying to think. It's pretty far away. I don't really have an easy way of getting over there. But luckily, there is quite a bit of sand here, and because this is my area, and I do want to kind of terraform this a little bit, I could kind of get rid of some of this sand. There we go. Got a nice stack. Smelt this real quick. Alright, so we have our glass. I'm cooking up the kelp to make some dried kelp. That's what we're actually going to be selling as both food and fuel, which is nice. Now I'm thinking, do I want to sell it as, can't sleep yet of course, do I want to sell it as the actual regular dried kelp or as the block form? Because the block form, it's a lot less stock that I have. It'd be, instead of like 8 stacks, it would be like 2 or 3. Probably like 2.5. Which, I could use more. Alright, so that stuff is all smelting. I'm smelting a lot of kelp. In the meantime, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to build a small AFK fish farm, which I think I'm going to just build. Where should I build it? Just build it in here. There's not a whole lot of room. I have to reposition some stuff. I'll just build it outside. Let's just build it right here. Alright, that works. Cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the size of in here because I'll just combine the spaces a little bit. I cannot stress enough how temporary this base is because honestly this just does not look good. Okay, there we are. Now we have our house all nice and fixed up, so now it doesn't look as bad as it did. Kind of. I mean, it looks decent enough at the moment. It gets the job done. That's the point. And this is all lit up. Nothing can spawn over there, so that's all good. Cool. Alright, so now that I have an AFK fish farm, let's just check real quick how this is going. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's got a ways to go. Hopefully this is not going to go in, is it? If I break this, now it's going in. If I put that. Oh, okay. Pressing all the wrong buttons. If I put this back, though, nothing's going in. But there's still stuff. So for now, you see, even Mumbo agrees that this design isn't perfect, but for right this minute, it will get the job done, I think. Yeah, because that's going to finish, and then I should see... Yeah, okay, cool. We're working. So that'll work its magic. And I'm going to just go AFK fishing for a little bit once I make a bow. Or, not a bow, a fishing rod. Alright, so I just got back from the AFK session, so let's see how we did. Okay, so we got some stuff. No books, sadly, but you know, the point is that the farm does work. So I'm just gonna put those in there for now for storage purposes. Now let's see how the kelp is doing. The kelp should be done at this point. Now I think that I am definitely going to sell in stacks of the blocks rather than in just the regular kelp, because kelp is just easy to get, but having a stack of the blocks, that is some good stuff. Especially when you consider how much a block smelts, which I believe it's 20 blocks per kelp block. I believe that's what it is. But regardless, yeah. Now in terms of the pickle farm, I need to get Silk Touch before I could get my the coral blocks back. Lost the word there. And then actually build a pickle farm. Now what I'm thinking of what I'm going to do is... See, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking... Because I'm just trying to think of how to actually pick up the items. I guess what let me try one thing. So what I've discovered is that you can't put rails in a water source, sadly. You can with a lot of items, apparently not rails. It used to be a thing, or at least it is in Bedrock Edition, I believe. But what if, can you put water on a rail? Can we do this? No. Alright, so we got just over 2 stacks of the kelp blocks. So what I'm thinking is that the kelp blocks will be, I want to say 2 diamonds per stack, and then the sea pickles will be 1 per stack. I think that's pretty fair. I think for now I'm going to make a small, like, pickle and kelp shack of sorts. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make like a shack. That'd be cool, I think. I need some more sticks. I definitely need some more sticks. I need more wood in general, actually. So I'm going to cut down a few trees. Okay, so now we have some supplies. We have all of our stock. I could use some chests, which I think I may have. Nope. Let me get some from the pickle farm, since that's currently not working. Alright, so now that we have some chests, we have some materials to build our little shack, and I have some food that is cooked. More food that's cooked. Let's take this one instead. Nope, not that chest. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's head over to the spawn area, which is where all the shops are going pretty much. And we'll make our nice little shack. Land reserve soon opening. Build for hire. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get building our little shack. Okay, so I think I got a design that I like. It's using a lot of stone brick slabs, but I think it looks okay, honestly. A little, from the outside and the back it looks a little weird, but from the front I like it. Maybe if I, let me see how it looks if I make this like cobblestone or something. Nope. No. It just doesn't go. Yeah, I'll just keep with the slabs. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get rid of this fence post and then make these corners here. That. Yeah. That looks good. Okay, so now I just have to put up the signs and then we will be good to go. You see, even though pickles aren't actually a food in Minecraft, they are technically a food, so underwater cuisine, that works. Why not? Okay. So let's see. All that's left is to put in the stock. Let's just kind of do something like that for now. And then we can do maybe 2 per chest. And then I'll put in some more down the line once I get some bone meal. But I think that'll be good for now. And then these pickles, I just have 40, so I'm not going to be selling them at the moment. But overall, I think it came out alright. And here's Duck Maestro checking out the shop, it seems. Well, hopefully this shop actually gets me some stuff. Well, guys, I think on that note, I am going to end the episode here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.